sky. Hold on to your breath, hold on to your heart, hold on to your home. March up to the gate and bid it open.
Okay guys, welcome to a new piece of history. I keep on talking about that. This is brand new. Nobody's ever done this, and we've got a really huge program that's going to be wrapped around this. We start off with a very famous person, Dan Aykroyd, doing Synergy painting #1 of the series, and I get him to do some really rough stuff on top of a background that I've actually painted for him in his colors. I'm going to point out right now, if you look right where I just pointed, there's a face happening in there. There's a circle around it. When you get back on this one, stop anytime you want and pause this video and look at these, inside these circles. You're going to see images that are actually showing up. And the whole thing with the Synergy painting is to have it tell me what to do. This is actually contrast enhanced, like you see up on the upper right hand, or upper left hand side. I did that so that you can actually pick the images out a little bit easier. But in sitting there in front of the canvas, these things just started to show their way into my life. And when you paint them, I found the painting becomes, oops, there's an alien and an alien spaceship. But anyway, the images just are drawn out of the piece. This is exactly what I wanted the Synergy piece to do. Starting off with the actor or actresses, whatever favorite color, I actually do a rough canvas and then let them start they're almost like this, they're starting a spark that gets the painting going by putting some details in. And in a different situation, we might have not just black circles and stuff, we might have some color splashed on or whatever, and work for that person differently. So, after 30 of these are done, they're going to be 30 paintings that are extremely unique to each other. They won't be, all alien or all, muted looking pieces. Some are going to be probably very, very bold too. So what an exciting situation to see this happen for the very first time. These eyes, when you get in front of the original painting, Colleen was here the other day and she said, I don't know, that's a kind of a spooky face for her. She ended up about 10 minutes later, she just couldn't get couldn't take her eyes off the eyes of this alien. This alien, when you see him or her, is staring at you and looking right into your soul. And it's a really special look to it. There's almost like a cat person. But anyway, just to understand that I'm not planning these paintings, I'm actually looking at the painting, and it's almost like when you're looking at the clouds and you say, what do I see in the clouds? I'm seeing that in the canvas as it's going. And you'll see in a minute as we go along, even the next piece I do is going to use the symbol that Dan put up there. I asked you guys to try and figure out what that symbol was. I'm very, very certain that he saw it as an alien symbol of some sort, or extraterrestrial, like the chalk pictures in England and stuff like that. And I just thought, I don't know what it means. Someday I got to ask Dan what that's all about. But anyway, look at that face starting to show up in there. It's just amazing to watch it myself. I've always wanted to do this. When I grew up, I always wanted to be an artist that could just let the canvas tell me what to do. And I'm finally getting a chance to do that. And hopefully it doesn't scare the hell out of people. But I think you're going to find some beautiful stuff happening here with this. Anyway, there's a symbol. I've actually made it 3D. I've drawn it off the canvas just by putting a bit of a shadow behind it like that. I think it's always fun to give us some depth, get some depth in the canvas so it doesn't look like a flat canvas anymore. And on the right-hand side, the lower right-hand side, I didn't mention it in the very first video, is every time we do a painting like this, it's going to actually be hand-signed by the other artist, the synergist or synergy partner. at that point signs it, and then once I'm done the painting, once I know I'm totally complete with it, I'm actually going to add my signature to the painting also. Now here I apologize a little bit because I wander out of screen. That's just because I'm doing my own video work, and I'm really into what I'm doing right now. Again, we're speeding this up real fast, but you know, when you get locked into an image like this, it's important for you to stay locked into it. Here's another symbol here. Take a look at that one. That's almost like a deer of some sort. I don't know what it's going to end up to be. It's just started showing its face in there. Let's just see what happens in time. That one I'm not going to finish right now, but the one directly to the right where you see that bright curve, that is another circle I showed you in the beginning of the video, and it becomes kind of a unique, almost like a theatrical mask. Let's just put it that way. And there we go, we got the head of the alien just coming out there. So anyway, there's another circle, and if you look there, it's there. The face is there. There's no doubt about it. And this one was actually almost scary to me. It really, it represented to me. It just seemed to represent theater, movies, and you know, Phantom of the Opera type thing. If you see that right now, you can almost see like a half a face, like the Phantom's mask. So we're not going to be too much further into this, and I apologize for being a bit of a long video, but these videos, I move so fast on them. I don't want them to, we don't need 6 or 7 videos. I'm trying to get these done in about 3 or 4. And this one, we'll finish this off as I go right now, and then we'll move into the next one, and you're going to see there's going to be a lot of detail in the upper right of the canvas. I don't show in here too much because it's very unfinished, and I'll describe that a bit more as I go with that, but I got some pretty cool things that happened at the old farmhouse that Dan and Donna had us stay at, the haunted farmhouse where Dan wrote Ghostbusters. And there was something in the room that I know influenced Dan, and I'm actually going to put it in the painting, and you'll see that come up in the next video. It's going to be a lot of fun to see that in there. I've got, it's going to be a layered piece, which I'm not doing too much layering here right now. And then these orbs in the middle, I've got some real beautiful colors because Dan had mentioned colors at the time. And I believe I'm going to do something as orbs, as crystal orbs, and possibly planets at the same time. So, hey, if you got any suggestions, go down below on the video and or on Facebook and give me some comments, give me some ideas. See what you see in this thing. And go back into those circles, like I said, and see what you can find in there. Even right now, if you're looking around this canvas, when I do that enhanced contrast thing, it pulls images out a lot better. So if you see something in there, let me know. It'd be kind of fun to get your impression of it. I mean, if 100 people painted this painting after we started it the way we did, it would be 100 totally different paintings. I'm in love with the process right now, and you know, I wander all over the place with what I do, and my diversity is a bit, I think, more of a curse to me at times than a blessing. But at the same time, you know, I'm in love with what I'm doing, and you know, I'm kind of old enough right now where I really do want to just kind of play, and I think this play brings a love into the paintings that you really want to, you know, use your own love for the talent and let it happen. So anyway, oh, here's that symbol right now. I painted the symbol in here as if, and I'm actually just you're trying to use your subconscious more than anything in here and say, you know, everything I know about aliens or that I've seen about aliens, let me paint the symbol the way the aliens would paint the symbol. Let me use the synergy of the alien, whatever they are. I mean, we went into England and we saw the chalk pictures on the sides of hills and stuff like that, and they always had some kind of a stylization to them, and that's what I'm using here. It's almost like a kind of a tattoo on the mask. And yeah, so we're almost done here. So you know what? Hang in there and come back and watch this thing. This is going to go together at 2 or 3 good videos, and lots happened even on this one. We're going to do a lot of things in the next one. So see you later, guys. Take care.
Easy, Skippy.